The activity in front of the Brooklyn Museum, not too far from our setting today here at the Barclays Center. Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by the talented analyst tandem of Greg Anthony and Chris Webber. David Aldridge is on our sideline. DA, it's all yours.
Hey, Kevin. Well, another Kevin, Kevin Durant, is just as dedicated to his craft as you are at yours, but it's off the court where he says he's been on a search, pushing my limits, the flow of life, the people I meet, the environment I want to live in. All that stuff fulfills me more than anything. Kevin, the game of basketball opens so many doors for him to search.
It does indeed. Thanks, David. Deep benches tonight, Greg, on both sides. This seems to be a growing trend.
You know, teams are digging deeper than ever before, even getting into the two-way contracts that give you depth past your top 15 guys. One, you're trying to protect the investment in your big-ticket items, your franchise-caliber players, but you got to keep an eye on the future in terms of player development. That's another area where the league has really changed when you look at the makeup of these rosters.
Well said. And now the opening lineup for Boston. Brown is the 2 with Tatum at the 3. Williams is out there with Williams, and it's Smart in at the point. And for Brooklyn, they've got Joe Harris. Kyrie Irving is out there with Harden. Then it's Jordan, and it's Durant in at the 4 spot. Now Irving, after Jason Tatum missed on that last three-pointer. Harris misses. Tatum passes to Williams. Brown outside. Clock at 6. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And I remember a lot of scouts wondered whether Brown could ever become a 20-point-per-game scorer. That question was answered in only his 4th season.
Oh, yeah. It didn't take long for him to answer that question. And he did it in a variety of ways. He hit more threes, drew more fouls, did a better job of converting at the rim. And the scary part is, it feels like he's just getting started.
Free throw good from Brown.
Well, a player who does special things off the floor. Jaylen Brown is an amazing role model for young kids. Very active on speaking about the importance of education and learning new languages himself.
And Brown drops them both. Here's Katie. Passes it to Irving. Beyond the arc. Connects from three-point range.
See right there, Kyrie showing you the range. Usually hovers around 40% from 3. Must be accounted for at all times.
Smart passes to Tatum. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul. Just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Williams for 3.
Durant has really improved his impact on the defensive end. I mean, and he is not someone you want to go at as a shooter.
Outside Irving, on the wing Harden. Three-pointer. Outside for Durant. Over Williams. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
Look, that's what's crazy about this guy. Inside, deep from 3. Still, he's deadly from mid-range. Durant is as good as anyone from that part of the court.
Now here's Brown, and it's good for 2.
He's so aggressive at that end of the floor, and that's a quality all great scorers have.
Brown against Harden. Good work there as it goes.
He's not just an outside threat. Harden's a player who can score from anywhere.
For Boston, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Smart dishes to Tatum. Nobody near Williams. They grab their own miss. Goes back up. Some solid defense from Harris.
Man, when the ball's in his hands, that's as high percentage as it gets. It's just a fluke miss.
Irving against Smart. Shoots from 8, and there's the bucket as Irving finishes it off inside. Irving's got his second bucket of the night.
And Irving is a handful in the pick and roll. He has exceptional quickness, and he's a terrific decision maker.
Brown kicks to Williams. Fires from deep. And Smart the bucket on the assist by Williams.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Jordan. To the middle. It's tipped. Here's KD. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
I mean, there's just no answer for Durant inside. It looks like you should be able to body him up, and you can forget about that.
Smart against Durant. Williams passes to Brown. It's rebounded by Durant. And so it's KD with it. He brings up the ball for the Nets. They lead by 4. A nice shot by Harris.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
The pass to Williams. Over Durant. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
No, nice look there from Smart, finding the open man.
Harden against Brown. Lobs it up for Jordan. Taken away by Williams. Left side, Brown. Nice shot by Smart.
And that's how you build confidence in your shot. Smart, able to set his feet off the catch and shoot.
A serious talent when Robert Williams is healthy. He makes his presence felt. Has great length and lift off the floor. Defensively, he protects the rim and even blocks shots out on the perimeter.
He's finding some good shots early on. And what you like about it, he's not trying to do too much.
Smart kicks to Brown. And here's Tatum for 3. That one, no good. The Nets go the other way with it. And then offensively, Williams is mostly a rim runner at this point. Greg, there are signs that the jumper is coming along.
Yeah, you know, when he was drafted at the end of the first round, there was a lot of talk about rebuilding his shot mechanics. And that's still a work in progress. But where he's really impressed people is with his passing. He has terrific instincts for the game.
Blake Griffin, he's checked in for the Nets. And the Celtics also making a change. Cantor, he's checked in for Williams.
And Kevin Durant, one of the greatest scorers to ever play. Not the most prolific scorer, but perhaps the most talented. He's dangerous from any part of the floor.
Now here's Smart. 6 points for him. Pass to Cantor. Back to Smart. 6 on the shot clock. It's not going to go for him. Nice D from Griffin. Outside Irving. Shoots over Cantor. It's deflected.
We don't talk much about his defense. I mean, Cantor has been much maligned for his work at that end. He's been making a better effort.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game time. And the dunk by Tatum.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
They needed that, and I love that he just didn't settle for the lay-in.
Harden outside. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And when you're behind in the game, that's what you've got to do. Contest every shot.
A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. Brooklyn ahead of 5. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And before the game, we checked in with Marcus Smart, who told us how his upbringing helped shape his approach to the game.
I'm the youngest of 4 boys. So as anybody who has siblings, older, younger, you understand the struggle, especially being the youngest. You know, you always got to fight for what you want.
And no question, Smart is considered one of the toughest guys, Greg, in the NBA.
You have to love his passion, his willingness to sacrifice his body for the team on a nightly basis.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, what stands out to you from the Nets in this one?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, how many coaches say, we want to start fast? Now let's see if they can maintain that intensity.
Griffin is out there with Durant. Then there's Carter. And it's Mills. And it's Bembry in at the 3, the small forward. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter. And Mills in the NBA for over a decade now, GA, but he still has incredible speed that's key to his game.
And Kevin, with Mills, that end-to-end speed doesn't get shown off too often. In the half court, though, he does a great job of creating looks for himself, accelerates off of screens, can still leave a defender in the dust when he turns it on.
Greg, as a point guard, what is it you like to see from that position on the floor?
I think first and foremost, leadership. It's so valuable at that spot, and you know, you always got to have your head high because your teammates are feeding off what you put forth in terms of your body language and enthusiasm. So, you know, the typical stuff about organizing the offense and setting the tone on the defensive end, that stuff's important as well, but so much of how you carry yourself out on the floor when you deal with adversity and you know that you're going to, it is really paramount.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey guys, if you can believe it, before Jaylen Brown went to the draft, one executive said the Cal Berkeley star was too smart. Brown says, when athletes are also informative, it can intimidate. We get pushback for our outside interests. The whole shut up and dribble movement is big, and I'm a part of that movement. Guys?
Strong story, DA, there. Thanks.
Attacking the painted area. That's where Tatum can use his height and length most effectively.
Mills passes to Bembry. Durant against Horford to the paint, and the officials call for a 3-second violation. Celtics trail by 6. Smart passes to Richardson. Outside Tatum. Shoots it, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Tatum's got 6.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
Now here's Mills, guarded by Smart. A shot by KD, no good. Guys, a potent offense right now.
You know what, guys, and they're playing with a certain amount of assuredness in their game. That type of confidence is what leads teams to having success.
That is good. And the Nets' lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Al Horford. And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for the Nets. Lets it go with a 3. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Smart passes to Tatum. Smart on the wing, covered by Mills. Outside, Smart shoots over Mills, and they're unable to get the tying basket there. For Brooklyn, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. The shot by KD, no good.
The defense has done a good job of forcing him into tough shots this quarter.
Richardson, no luck. Brooklyn's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Fires the 3. Rebounded by the Celtics. Cantor's got 6 rebounds in the game. Smart against Carter. Horford the pass to Richardson. To the inside. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Blake Griffin.
Got to appreciate how aggressive Cantor is on offense. I mean, it's what earns him trips to the line.
The Celtics have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And their success rate on the season, right around 77%.
First free throw is good.
One of my favorite trash talkers in the NBA, Cantor, never really shies away from taking jabs at opponents, and I think his teammates like that.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Durant. Harris comes in for DeAndre Bembry. Brown is checked in for Carter. And Irving subbed in for Patty Mills. And it's tied up with that one. And for the Nets, they're shooting 53% from the floor. They're locked in. Brown against Brown. Trying to get something going. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
Torch from mid-range. I mean, that's almost unmatched. I mean, Irving is dead-eye from that range.
Outside Williams. There's the triple. Brooklyn with the rebound. And Joe Harris, the lethal shooter, he can also be a threat in the pick-and-roll game.
Yeah, Harris does a great job reading what a defense is giving. He's more than just a catch-and-shoot type of player. Harris can hit shots on the move and isn't afraid to go at defenders.
Here's Pritchard following the basket by Kyrie Irving. 1:24 left to play here in the half. This one for 3. They get it back. Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
One thing never changes in the NBA. Jordan will always be there among the top offensive rebounders in the league.
Now here's Brown. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And rightfully so. Also, how lackluster was the defense right there with the score this tight?
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Brooklyn shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
You've got to appreciate their ability to make free throws, 81% as a team.
Shoot 2.
First one falls for him.
Now, the learning curve for point guards in the NBA can be pretty steep, but Irving was a quick study. It didn't take him long to become an elite player.
Williams, he's checked in for Boston. Both free throws good from Kyrie Irving.
Well, his free throw shooting is something they never need to worry about. He doesn't even know how to go through a cold streak.
Outside Williams. Brown against Brown. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. And it's 6 points for Jaylen Brown.
Oh, you love the level of concentration Brown maintains. I mean, taking the hit well and finishing in style.
The kick out to Brown. And again, it's the Nets missing. Celtics trail by 4. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock, and it's in there. Brown's got 4 points in the quarter.
He's finally gotten into rhythm here in the second. His shooting percentage has taken a nice jump.
Now Irving, he's got 11. He got it up.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
Yeah, great job of getting a look before the horn sounded and gaining some momentum.
What a performance for Kyrie Irving. He has been the story for the Brooklyn Nets. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. KD, moments of frustration for you early. What are you seeing out there?
Well, I missed a lot of shots. I'm just trying to be aggressive. I missed some wide open threes and some shots I normally hit, so I just got to continue to keep being aggressive. My teammates looking for me. We got to do a better job on the defensive end.
Hey, man, I'm sure those shots will start to fall in the second half. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. What a game it's been for Kyrie Irving. He had 13 points, and as great as James Harden has been, his game has attracted its share of critics. They say flops or travels or that he dominates the ball. Shaq, what do you think?
Listen, haters gonna hate. He's playing at an all-time great level right now. And when they're winning, dribble, 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 dribble. Dribble, 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 dribble.
Well, of course, the greats are judged not by what they do in the regular season, but what they do in the postseason. So, silence those critics. You got to get that right.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side.
My brother.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And as they can't slow him down, you know what you do? You keep feeding them and feeding them and feeding them. This is the right game plan.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. On the court right now for the Celtics. On is the 2 with Tatum at the 3. Williams is out there with Williams, and it's Smart in at the point. Now here's Smart, uses the glass to finish the layup. Smart's got the first points of the second half up on the board for the Celtics. Harden surveying the D. It's deflected. Irving kicks to Harden. That 3 off the mark.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Smart passes to Tatum. Back to Smart. Just 5 to shoot. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Here's Tatum for the tie, and it's good on the layup. Tatum's got it all tied up now for the Celtics.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And here's Irving. He's got 13. Durant finds Harden. Fires for 3. It's good from long range. Harden's got 7. If you go step in a time machine, what would you like and dislike about playing in this era at this time?
Well, no doubt about the tempo and the spacing. I think that more than anything allows for the true skill and artistry of the game to be on display. I probably wouldn't want to get switched onto Embiid down low. I would probably dislike that and let it be known vociferously.
But I always pictured you as being fearless, like you would never turn down that kind of challenge.
I wouldn't turn it down publicly.
Here's Tatum following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Tatum deciding where to go with it. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
Harden outside. Harris inside. Tatum on him. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. The Nets shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. That's good from Harris. Brooklyn making some changes. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Jordan. And it's Carter in for Irving. The Celtics also changing it up. Enes Kanter's checked in for Williams. Horford comes in for Williams. And Josh Richardson subbed in for Tatum. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And it's Smart with the ball for the Boston Celtics. They trail by 3. Fires the 3. No good that time. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. And not only is Smart one of the best defenders in the league, Greg, he's also one of the most versatile players in the NBA.
Yeah, when you talk about players who can guard 1 through 5, it's usually referring to Kawhi, PG-13, or Giannis. But Smart at 6'4" has the strength, the anticipation, and the toughness to hold his own against anyone. It's remarkable.
Free throw drops for KD.
Oh, the skill, length, the timing. Durant, he's special in all those categories. He can dominate on both ends.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Oh, this is a big fella who has no problems at the foul line. I mean, a very smooth touch on the stroke.
Brown outside. Off target with his 3. Nets leading by 5. It's Durant on the wing over Horford, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Durant's got 11 points.
The rhythm and the poise that Durant has when getting ready to catch and shoot is second to none in the league.
Smart passes to Kanter. Knocked loose. Stolen by Harden. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on Jaylen Brown.
Well, that's straight out of Harden's playbook. Go on the attack, drive the lane, force the defense into foul. Well, and last season, we saw teams double and trap James Harden more than any other player in the league. As soon as he crossed half court, they did not want the ball in his hands.
And the first one at the line is good.
And all the trapping had to frustrate Harden. But whatever may come, he's going to make the right play.
Yeah, and he can, Jay, because he's not just a good passer. He's a great passer. He averaged over double-digit assists the year they played him at point guard. He makes you pay for sending help.
Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Harris.
You know, there's one award that Harden has won. I think we can pretty much say for sure he'll never win again, and that's 6th Man of the Year. It's hard to believe there was ever a time this man wasn't a star.
Outside Durant. Carter up top. Right side Griffin. Back to Carter. Clock at 4. Over Brown. And it's Durant missing.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
No, you're right. He'd take that 10 out of 10 times. He's not going to miss many of those.
Now here's Smart. Trains it from 9 feet away. 10 points for him.
Oh, that's always option number 1 in the pick and roll. If you have the advantage, score the ball.
Carter, the pass to Durant. The shot. That's in there. Carter with the assist. Carter's got his 3rd assist on the night. Celtics trail by 9. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Back to Smart. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
I like Smart using his size advantage on the interior. Nice work out there.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And with a percentage of 82, he's been one of their more dependable shooters from the line.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Smart.
At 6'4", 220 pounds, Marcus Smart might be the most physically imposing point guard in the league, especially with his fiery approach to the game. And
so Smart nails both of them. Nets leading by 7. There's a minute left to play here in the third. Oh, Griffin in position, and it's out of bounds, and they say it was last touched by Durant.
An easy pass turns into a terrible turnover, and that's a possession wasted.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning Mobile 1 block a moment ago.
Emphatic with the rejection. You've got to appreciate that kind of forceful defense.
It's blocked. Here's Durant. That's his 6th field goal today, and that makes him now 6 for 11.
Oh, man, the versatility Durant offers, driving, spotting up, using his post game. I mean, he does it well.
Back to Horford. That shot off the mark. Great D that time from Griffin. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Nets. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And Brooklyn with another turnover here.
Yeah, with no defensive pressure at all, you've got to be able to make that exchange.
Mills, he's checked in for the Nets. Celtics trail by 9. Brown with it. He's got 8. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Something we saw a lot from Brown as an amateur, the ability to draw fouls and get to the line.
The Celtics shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. That's off as well, so he misses both. Now here's Mills. Durant just inside. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
Yeah, great job of getting a look before the horn sounded and gaining some momentum.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Nets lead by 11. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Brooklyn. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or 2 when he needs to.
Oh, yeah, no need for hero ball there. I mean, you just need to make the right basketball play. Outstanding dish that time.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. We've got Jordan. Durant is out there with Griffin. Then there's Brown, and it's Mills in at the 1. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Now here's Williams. Greg, did you know when you were playing that you'd eventually want to call games, be in the broadcast table?
Kevin, no idea. I didn't have any clue, and quite honestly, didn't really think that there was a career that one could have in terms of broadcasting. You know, because cable was just kind of coming on as I was retiring. You didn't have your own network and the things that we take for granted now. So looking back on it, no, but boy, am I glad I did.
I am glad you did too. You probably don't remember this. Doc Rivers and I were doing a game. You came over to say hi to the 2 of us, went back out on the floor. Doc nudges me and said he'll be great in TV someday. We saw it then.
He's a good mind. Man knows what he's talking about.
Here's Pritchard. No good on that one. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. For 3, Durant. Rebound by Williams. Celtics trail by 6. Inside. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Blake Griffin.
And the energy of Williams, it's infectious. Amazing at using it to block shots, rebound, score, whatever they ask of him.
The first one falls. Joe Harris is checked in for the Nets. Irving comes in for Patty Mills. And Williams drops them both. Nets leading by 4. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Brown the pass to Jordan. Outside Griffin. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, you can't blame the ref for making that call at all. The defense in general is already at such a disadvantage as it is.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
And he makes the first. So he gets them both. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for Brooklyn. Looking to get on the board here in the fourth still. And taken away by Brown. Pass to Pritchard. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. The Nets with the lead. Irving dishes to Jordan. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Well, here's the thing. Irving draws so much attention from the defense. I mean, there's always a guy left wide open.
Pritchard passes to Brown. Outside Tatum. Down low. Pritchard gets the bucket.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
Yeah, now that's how you mount a comeback. They're not all the way back, but they're getting close.
Now here's Irving. The rebound by the Celtics. Brown outside. Here's Pritchard. He's covered by Irving to tie it up. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Tatum's got the game tied up here for Boston. Irving looking for an opening. Kicks to Brown. Back to Irving. 5 to shoot. Shoots over Brown. Can't nail the jumper.
You expect him to make those. They've got to do more to get a hand in his face next time.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, the footwork, the positioning. Tatum's a difficult cover inside.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 seconds.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him.
Well, if you think back to Tatum's rookie year, he was the go-to guy in the 2018 Eastern Conference Finals. I mean, what invaluable experience he gained that season.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Kevin Durant's checked in for Griffin, and it's Harden in for Bruce Brown. Austin also with the sub. Smart's checked in.
As confident as it gets at the line. He wants to be up there in the tight ball game.
Outside Durant. Over Williams. Durant dishes to Jordan. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 4 rebounds in this game. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And he can't hit the second. Nets trailed by 3. Right side Durant. Harden left side to stop the run. Rebounded by the Celtics. Tatum's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Irving with the steal. Here's Jordan, and it's Jordan with the jam.
A seasoned vet with lots of playoff experience, Jordan remains calm under pressure.
Brown against Harden. And it's Brown missing. For Brooklyn, they've gone just 2 of 8 in this 4th quarter. The final quarter not treating them well so far. Durant, that's good.
He wants the ball. They want him to have the ball. And as usual, he comes through in the clutch.
Brown against Harden. Williams trying to break free. And it's Brown missing. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Got that one up quick. And the Nets lead by 5.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Floater, and it's sent back by KD.
But Durant has arms that just keep on going and going and going. You aren't going to be able to just get a shot by him.
Harden kicks to Durant. Back to Harden. And stolen by Tatum. And again, unable to change momentum here. And an intentional foul right there. Irving with the ball for the Nets. And that's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession.
I don't think that was a pass he should make. Too many things can go wrong. I mean, they're lucky to keep possession.
.36 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. In the corner, Harden, a 3 ball. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. And it's an 8-point Nets lead.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And it's not about running up the score. It's about closing the door on any kind of comeback.
And with that one, it ends an 11-0 run by Brooklyn.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Shooting for Brooklyn, Kevin Durant. Taking 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's an 8-point game. Now a timeout called by Boston. They're trailing by 8. There's 18 seconds left in the 4th. What's your take, guys?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
Yeah, it's so important at this stage in the game for everyone to be on the same page and working together.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Marcus Smart.
And I love that it's been a hard-charging performance. Jump shots have been kind of an afterthought. His main goal has been to attack the rim and put the D in some tough spots, and also finishing strong.
Boston, no good that time either. Here's Harris. Dishes to Irving. Back to Harris. And so it's Brooklyn with the win. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity, and this is what they came out to do.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Hey, Kevin, thank you very much. KD, a great individual performance for you. Game looked easy for you out there.
Well, my teammates, they played so well tonight, setting everybody up, and I knew it was winning time, so I just tried to be aggressive.
And that aggressiveness led to another win, man. Appreciate your time. Back to you, Kevin.